cactus. Sex is like a cactus.
Sex is like a cactus. You're gonna feel a little poke.
Sex is like a cactus, juicy inside.
Sex is like a cactus. You can only have it in the desert.
Sex is like a cactus. Sometimes it's really dry.
Sex is like a cactus. It's the only thing in the middle of anywhere.
Sex is like a cactus. It's a terrible gift for your niece.
Sex is like a cactus. It's the one thing going for Nevada.
Sex is like a cactus. You never want to have it on top of your dad. That's bad.
Sex is like a cactus. You have to be careful how you get inside it.
Sports car. That's great.
Sex is like a sports car. It's really fast.
Sex is like a sports car. It's really expensive for me.
Sex is like a sports car. Get 2 miles to the gallon.
Sex is like a sports car. For me, it's not automatic.
Sex is like a sports car. Left, 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 left.
Sex is like a sports car. It's all about proper lubing.
Sex is like a sports car. I could work your stick shift, but it'd probably be better if you did it.
What?
Black dildo.
Sex is like a black dildo. That guy always takes it up the ass.
Sex is like a spaceship. All right.
Sex is like a spaceship. It takes me to the moon. If it's right.
Sex is like a spaceship. It's cold and it's lonely, and sometimes I contemplate suicide.
We're gonna talk after. Sex is
I
like
need you.
sex is like a spaceship. I'm not getting it until 2010.
Sex is like a spaceship. What are you doing, Dave? Don't stop, Dave. That feels good, Dave.
Sex is like a spaceship. Booster rocket!
Finding a woman's G-spot in sex is like a spaceship. I have to fix the fucking Hubble telescope to find it.
Sex for me is like a spaceship. Sometimes there are disasters.
Sex is like a spaceship. It takes like 13 or 14 tries before you get it right.
Sex is like a spaceship. Sometimes I need a helmet.
Sex with me is like a spaceship. You need to pay at least $1 billion per 25 pounds you put on.
Sex for me is like a spaceship. My first time was with a monkey.
Sex is like a spaceship. It takes me to the final frontier.
Sex is like a spaceship. I like it with no oxygen.
Sex is like a spaceship. I seldom get re-entry.
Sex is like a spaceship. Bring dried food, pee in a bag. Yeah, I'm married.
Sex is like a shoe. All right.
Sex is like a shoe. Tie me up.
Sex is like a shoe. You gotta use the tongue.
Sex for me is like a shoe. I prefer them black.
Sex for me is like a shoe. I swear I'm a size 10.
Sex is like a shoe. Oh man, when did I step in gum?
Sex is like the shoe. I can never quite figure out how to use the tongue.
Sex is
It's
like
in the shoe!
sex is like a shoe. It kind of fits.
Sex is like a shoe. My first pair fit me well.
Sex is like a shoe. Man, I'm gonna have sores.
Sex is like a shoe. We all want one from Michael Jordan.
Sex is like a shoe. My first time I needed help getting it in. No?
Sex is like a shoe. I don't wear a sock.